We got somebody a little bit new here, man. He go by the name Omni Guy. He kinda new around the streets, you know. He got like I think he got like 3 videos on his channel. Like he literally has 3 videos on his channel. So it's like, and they're getting views too. So it's like, let's see what he talking about. His video is called Strongest Aliens Not in Ben's Omnitrix. Bro, based off the thumbnail. Like I said, I'm just reacting to your stuff, Omni Guy. Don't come after me, man. I just want to see what the word is with this. See what it is. Like, if y'all like it, sub up if you like Ben 10. Let me know if y'all want me to react to anybody else that do Ben 10 content. And we'll get into this, man. Strongest aliens not in Ben's Omnitrix. I'm too curious to see what this about, man. I gotta see.
The Omnitrix is designed to store the genetic information of all intelligent life across the Milky Way galaxy. However, even like that, we saw certain species in
Look at the DNA aliens. That thing.
or he couldn't know how to. Now, the reason Ben could not turn into some of those guys can be attributed to a number of reasons.
But look at
most
Omni
of which
Guy.
fan theorized. A lot of theories, for example, state that altered or highly genetically enhanced species cannot be copied by the Omnitrix. But again,
Is that factual?
this is just a theory.
I don't know
At the end
everything.
of the day, there were some insanely powerful forms in that
Wait, he said
species
it's a
that Ben
he said it's a theory. I'm a buy it.
was never able to turn into. Otherwise, why did Ben never turn into Vilgax's race? How about an Anodite or an Osmosian? These are the top 16 strongest races not in Ben's Omnitrix, ranked from weakest to strongest.
I gotta
16,
see this.
Zombozo's minions. You see, in the
Wait, 16 is weakest. Bro, you gotta put them lower, bro. They couldn't even beat. I don't even think they could beat Grey Matter.
original story, Zombozo had 3 minions. These were Acid Breath, Frightwig, and Thumbskull. Acid Breath can release corrosive acid from his mouth in the form of either
Bro.
a vapor or a liquid. This acid can easily dissolve whatever he wants it to.
Okay, I will give him that. That's a crazy power.
Even metal and stone. So even though he kind of resembled a human, I don't think
What
he
the
really
heck?
was one. Because, well, spitting a substance that can melt metal from your mouth is definitely not something within humans' capabilities. In reality, he was probably part of an alien race. Something similar is Frightwig's case, in which her main ability is her extremely strong and prehensile hair.
That
which
is
she
crazy.
Can use as tentacles to attack.
She's losing to anybody. I don't know
Her hair
what
is
the
also
world.
equipped with metal orbs on the tips that deliver powerful concussive blows.
Look at
In
form.
addition to her hair, Frightwig is agile and highly skilled in acrobatics and gymnastics, and she can use her hair to walk around or roll into a sphere for offense.
Look at
Again,
Wild
not
Man.
something humans can do. And then Thumbskull, who has abilities centered around enhanced strength, jumping, and durability, but lacks intelligence and is easily outsmarted. I guess
I used
he
the
might be
Omniverse one.
closest to being a normal human, but he probably wasn't. After all, he was green. Now, this was just the first point, and yeah, I know, this group of species was definitely not the strongest, but the more we keep going, the stronger the species.
But when you say weaker, bro, they gotta be like bottom 15,000. Like, dude, those dudes are not. All those people he just showed is not winning
We'll even have
against
an alien species that is even stronger than Alien X. And no,
this
I'm
clickbait.
not kidding. You're gonna see what I mean here in a little
That's
bit. So
clickbait.
be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's keep going.
Y'all do that for
Number
me, too.
15, Skurrd's race. Skurrd is a slimebiote, and even though his
Skurrd.
own fighting potency isn't high, he has an insanely powerful ally to whoever he allied with. You see, Skurrd feeds on DNA and is able to grow replicas of his host's body parts from himself. He's impossible
I remember
to
that.
remove,
I remember
except through
Skurrd.
ionic particle surgery, since he only leaves his host whenever he wants to. When attached to the Nemitrix or Omnitrix, Skurrd could use the various alien DNA within them to grow replicas of the body parts of an alien.
Yeah,
and
Skurrd
use
was
it as
insane.
armor or a new power for himself and the wielder by spreading to the respective body parts and then shifting into another alien's limb or something based on another alien. This allows a sapient welder to remain sane by not using the Nemitrix directly. Furthermore, Skurrd has a high tolerance for neural shifts, which prevents him from going insane as well. Skurrd's body is extremely flexible and stretchable, allowing him to change shape and mold himself to whatever host he's attached to. It's not an
Now,
exaggeration.
Skurrd was insane, low key. I'm watching somebody react to Ben 10 Omniverse right now. I can't wait for him to get to Skurrd because I kind of not forgot about him, but I kind of forgot what he did. I mean, he was showing little.
MVP towards the later stages of the Omniverse
that?
series, and yet for a life form so important or even powerful,
this
I
AI?
never saw Ben being able to turn into one of them. Number 14, Synaptic's race.
Nah, because if he would have turned into Skurrd, bro, that would have been a detrimental. It wouldn't have helped. Nah, you gotta put Skurrd below the
Synaptic was the
Zombozios.
second in command of the Galactic Enforcers, a group of alien heroes from the Ben 10
These
original
dudes
series.
are
He's an
frauds.
octopus-like alien with a brain and a
Not
jaw
really, they're
for a
funny.
head and is known for his abilities to fly, use telekinesis, generate energy blasts, and create force fields. He had an extremely fast processing brain, able to analyze opponents, calculate outcomes, and learn in real time. His telekinesis allowed him to move big objects or people with his mind. Given that Ben's brain aliens were only 2, Gray Matter and Brainstorm, I suppose another alien
Brainstorm better.
intelligence and a different set
At
of
least he could do
fighting
stuff.
wouldn't be such a bad idea from time to time. And yet, we never actually got to see Ben turn into one of those guys. Number 13, Ultimo's race. He's the leader of the Galactic Enforcers and is considered the strongest among them. Ultimo has the ability to fly at high speeds, generate beams of heat from his eyes, generate cold air from his mouth. His breath is so powerful, it could cool hot liquid metal. He possesses enhanced strength, enabling him to lift objects much heavier than himself. His enhanced durability allows him to take several hits from Vulcanus and can also survive in space. Surprisingly though, he is allergic to chocolate. I mean, exposure to this chemical turns his skin to a brownish gray color, makes him feel extremely cold, and severely weakens him, making his body become skinny. And speaking of skinny, let's talk about Tiny next. And now, despite what his name says, he's definitely not tiny. Number 12, Tiny's race.
Bro, Tiny's race third. Bro, I don't think they can last in the fight, bro. He about to tell me something?
Different from that of a human baby. Although her hulking size and massive strength resulted in her actions being more destructive, what caused others to think she was a monster on a rampage. Despite being only a baby, though, easily ripping lampposts out of the ground, destroying DNA aliens with ease, lifting up Kevin's car and taking a bite.
This Tiny is kind of crazy.
Against Humongosaur in battle. Even a laser cannon used by the DNA aliens didn't visibly wound her either. So all this strength while being a literal baby? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this race is insanely powerful when reaching full maturity and strength. Number 11, the DNA aliens and the high...
Alright, he got me on that. That is true. If she was able to do that as a baby, I don't know.
Hybrid commanders. DNA aliens are hybrid entities created by the hybrid.
DNA aliens, I'll put them up there.
DNA aliens are best known for trapping their victims by coughing up balls of a sticky yellow slime-like resin from their mouths. This resin can harden relatively quickly and is almost unbreakable when solidified. They can also spit out slime while disguised as humans. DNA aliens can expose tentacles from their chests. They have enhanced strength, enhanced jumping, and durability. This hybrid species apparently thrives in cold weather. Now, when it comes to the hybrids, this is a bit of a different story. Due to the hybrid believing that their DNA is the purest of all alien species, they have tried to maintain their blood purity for so long that it has led to much inbreeding. This idea of racial purity became their undoing, as the lack of genetic diversity in the hybrid gene pool weakened the species' immune system over time, making them vulnerable to infection, disease, and sterility. Eventually, though, their entire race was rendered completely sterile and without children. The hybrid would become extinct. The hybrid were dying out but didn't wish to do so alone, spurring their xenocidal rampage throughout the universe to extreme levels. They wanted to take the rest of the universe with them by attacking any species they found or encountered and bringing them to extinction like they were. They are fiercely loyal to their commander.
Oh, is that Tom and Jerry?
Obeying orders and dying
Who the heck
is
is
more
this?
important for them than to live. Thanks to their massive size, hybrid possesses monstrous amounts of strength, although its level varies from specimen to specimen. Generally, they're capable of destroying concrete as well as easily overpowering and swinging around even Humongosaurs. Hybrid
Bro, he didn't disrespect the Humongosaur twice, but it happened.
Their claws as projectiles as well. Number 10, Darkstar's race. Michael Mike Morningstar, also known as...
Wait, is Archer gonna be number 1?
Darkstar is one of the recurring
villains
of
the
evil? Franchise. He gained a grudge against Ben Tennyson and his team after they accidentally caused him to turn into a zombie-like being who has to wear a helmet to hide his face. His plans usually involve gaining back his original face and feeding himself, though he seems to still be interested in feeding from Gwen's vast stories of antidote energy. Michael has the power to absorb energy, including things like force, mana, electricity, and electricity amongst others, but his powers are a vicious cycle. The more life force he drains from others, the stronger...
I mean, Morningstar, dude, he's kind of crazy.
The more power he gains, the greater his hunger becomes.
He's kind of high up, though.
Morningstar or Darkstar, his strength is great enough to lift large pieces of rubble and rip open metal doors with his bare hands. Like as Darkstar can easily withstand DNA aliens' blast fire and being knocked back by a hybrid. He's also durable enough to withstand attacks from Ben's aliens, Gwen, Kevin, Magister Gallo, and being stomped on by Humongosaur all at once, which even made a crater, but it did knock him unconscious as a result. Darkstar's
that was crazy.
Using magic.
Is that Raven?
Spell from Gwen's spellbook to summon the door to anywhere and create rock monsters powered by his life energy. All these abilities seem to stem from an alien race we were not really introduced to in the series, and an alien form that Ben never really turned into. Next is a threat that even Vilgax feared and tried to avoid. Number 9, Riedel's race. Riedel's race.
You gonna have to do some very good talking right now. You're putting the Vreedles over... Who did he put that over? I have Darkstar over the Vreedles. Heck nah. Darkstar... Oh nah. You're gonna have to do some talking, buddy. Darkstar is stronger than the Vreedles. Who else? Who else did he have before that? That's it.
a humanoid species that are all part of the same family, which is also the reason why they seem a bit, not the brightest, as the result of severe inbreeding in essence. When it comes to Mauve Riedel, well, she is way stronger than people realize. And yes, even Valgax didn't want to deal with her. She's the mother of way stronger than people realize. And yes, even Valgax didn't want to deal with her. She's the mother of the Vriedel brothers, the two goofy space hillbilly bounty hunters. But unlike her sons, Ma is not a joke at all. She is one of the most dangerous beings in the galaxy, and the Plumber records officially classify her as a level 10 threat, the highest possible danger level. Mauve Riedel is actually a genetically modified Vriedel matriarch, creating full-grown Vriedel soldiers instantly. One Mauve Riedel can produce an entire army in minutes. This made her species so dangerous that the Plumbers tried to wipe them out completely. So, a race that even Vilgax was afraid of. Yeah, I'd say this race is insanely powerful indeed, and yet never appeared in Ben's Omnitrix. But how about a being who can literally mind control others? Number 8, a Lucabra. The Lucabra are basically Dagon's minions. One appeared in the Creature from Beyond, while many appeared as enemies of Sir George in solitary alignment. Lucabra have the ability to feel the thoughts of beings through interfacing with their tentacles. According to Gwen, Lucabra feed specifically on the energy from the parietal lobe and feast until there's nothing left. Even if the Lucabras feed for only a second, and even if their physical connection to their victim is severed, the Lucabra has placed its hooks in the victim. The victim can then become the Lucabra's obedient servant, and either the Lucabra or Dagon can send telepathic commands to them, wherein the person's eyes will glow turquoise. A Lucabra can even control its victims from other dimensions, as one once did to Sir Winston after being sent back to its home dimension. Lucabra can fire powerful laser beams from their faces and climb walls. They're strong enough to knock armored knights away with little effort, and are also very durable, being able to take hits from the Forever Knight's weapons, Gwen's mana attacks, Kevin's physical attacks, Swampfire's flame attacks, and NRG's radiation attacks with no visible damage at all. The largest known Lucabra was able to survive a seemingly endless amount of swords and spears lodged in its body as well. But even stronger than that is a being that dominated an entire dimension. Number 7, Adwaitia's race. You see, this guy was the literal monarch of
I'm gonna let him talk.
And not just any dimension. A dimension made of pure magic that is filled with insanely powerful magic beings as well. Adwaitia is a Geoshalon Arios, who mastered magic thousands of years ago. He's an evil mystic being, considered to be the most powerful sorcerer in the universe. Adwaitia is incredibly strong when he has the Alpha Rune, with Charmcaster claiming him to be the most powerful sorcerer in the universe, capable of casting spells without saying them. He easily defeated Gwen, Charmcaster, and Kevin. He was even capable of fighting Ultimate Humongosaur without being defeated. Even without the Alpha Rune and most of his own power being drained by Charmcaster, Adwaitia was still capable of performing spells of considerable power. However, he was no match against Charmmaster when she held the Alpha Rune and easily defeated him. But speaking of monarchs, let's talk about Chimera sui generis. Number 6, Vilgax's race. Vilgax is
Vilgax is number 6?
An intergalactic alien warlord and conqueror.
Yo, these next 5 people better be the strongest people I've ever seen in my life. I gotta pause it for that. These next 5 people better be the strongest people in the entire world.
To the franchise, having appeared multiple times in every series, Ben considers him as one of the most dangerous villains he has faced. Vilgax is a skilled hand-to-hand combatant, being able to greatly hold his own even before being cybernetically enhanced and augmented. Before his augmentation, Vilgax was still very strong. After his augmentation, Vilgax has been able to effortlessly break through walls and generate small earthquakes. He possesses an immense level of durability, being able to survive a nuclear explosion at point-blank range, though it was made clear he was seriously injured and widely believed to be dead at that time. Vilgax was also able to withstand Chromastone's energy beams, recover within seconds from the Omnitrix's explosion, and even endure a brutal assault from Diamond Head, Atomic X, Electric Yeti, and Gwen 10's Cannon Bolt. Enhanced reflexes and immunity to fire are in his arsenal as well, as we saw him completely withstand Swampfire and Ultimate Swampfire's Fire Blasts, as well as surviving a massive wave of fire from Heat Blast with no visible damage. In Alien Force, Vilgax defeated heroes from 10 worlds and absorbed their powers, although these powers were lost and possibly returned to their original sources when Ben defeated him in his ultimate form. Vilgax could project red laser beams from his eyes, capable of homing in on their target. These lasers are incredibly fast, as they were able to catch up with Helen. Vilgax had breath as powerful as cyclone-like winds, the ability to place yellow energy around his hands to increase the impact of his blows. He could hear sounds from several miles away, could fly at high speeds, and even levitate. Overall, it's not random this guy was considered to be
So why is he number 6? Like, why is he number 6?
Most dangerous villain of all of the galaxy, and at the time, one of the fan favorites as well. Number 5, Nanochip's race. Nanochip, also known as Microchip, or nanites, also known collectively as the Hive, are alien microscopic nanites that first made an appearance.
The Hive, some alien swarm, are beating Vilgax? Is that
Naval
accurate?
antagonists in Ben 10
Does this
Alien
AI
Swarm.
guy know
He
more than me?
produces nanochips from her body, and later after, she takes up residence in Victor
Ink
Valdes'
Tank, if
body.
you see this,
He
prove
produces
this
them
wrong.
from there, and they have the ability to take over a person's mind. They're a hybrid, which is part organic matter and part machine, as pointed out by Kevin. In several days, they mind-controlled whole Bellwood citizens. The nanochips surprisingly returned in the Ben 10 Ultimate Alien episode, Revenge of the Swarm. The team discovered that the chips took over Elena Validis' mind and had made her the queen of the hive. After Elena sacrificed herself for Ben by destroying her nano-self, the chips still had some life in them. In that episode, Elena was easily able to overpower Ben, and the only reason she didn't kill him was because she had feelings for him. And what can be more powerful
yeah,
than
that's
that?
true.
Number 4. Dagon's Race. Dagon was an extra-dimensional demonic entity
Okay.
trying to invade
Wait,
the
4
dimension
is
and conquer
Dagon?
Lucabra army
Dagon
during
is...
Earth's medieval era. He
Man.
was banished back to his dimension after Sir George defeated him
Okay.
by cutting out his heart with Ascalon, a powerful weapon given to him by Azimuth nearly 1,000 years ago.
Who?
His heart with Ascalon, a powerful weapon given to him by Azimuth nearly 1,000 years ago. He neither aged nor could be killed by conventional means. His heart alone was...
I gotta watch
power
this
to
other
rule the
guy's
universe,
videos.
and he claimed that his substance is power. From a physical standpoint, Dagon was essentially invulnerable to conventional forms of attacks, as any injuries inflicted upon him would instantly disappear, including several limbs being replaced within seconds. Dagon was capable of manipulating his own shape and size, having morphed into a winged dragon in the past during his first encounter with Sir George. If he wished so, he could have also shifted into a more humanoid form. Aside from changing himself, Dagon could also convert others into esoterica, and doing so to billions of humans on the planet instantly while still entrapped within the seal, as well as merge two beings into one, fusing Valgax with Lucabra to create Ultimate Valgax. Dagon was extremely strong, as he was able to lift Ultimate way big with his tentacles even after shifting into a relatively smaller form. He was also extremely durable, taking...
Do you want free internet? Forever? You got it. We're offering free fiber-powered internet when
multiple hits from Ascalon, Ultimate way big, and Chroma Stone's attacks without any significant damage. Like the Lucabra, Dagon could control minds, but to a much greater degree. He could also transform other beings into esoterica, as he was able to convert nearly every human on Earth into esoterica in a matter of seconds while still being partially trapped by the seal. He possessed great knowledge of magic and had the ability to revive the dead, such as when he brought Spellbinder back to life. Dagon could fire powerful laser beams from his eyes and control the weather, being able to summon rain, specifically a red acid rain and red lightning. Overall, he was among Ben's most powerful enemies, if not the most powerful.
Right.
And what can top that? Number 3, an Anodite. Anodites are
Can Gwen in Anodite form defeat Galvin? I mean, not Galvin. Dagon. Is Dagon Galvin backwards? No. Nah, it can't be. But Dagon. This might be bad cap. This might be bad cap. Oh, I gotta hear him.
race of humanoid energy beings from the planet Anodyne, and let me tell you, they are insanely powerful and reaching full strength. Anodites are amongst the most overwhelmingly powerful species in the Ben 10 universe, because they don't just use magic, they control mana itself, the cosmic energy that magic is made of, and this gives them a level of versatility and raw power that borders on reality warping. In their true form or in locations rich in mana like Ledger Domain, their abilities increase dramatically, letting them unleash beams, waves, explosions, and heat vision-like blasts that can phase through the ground, slice restraints, carve through terrain, or knock back massive aliens like Tetramans. Their control of mana is so precise, they can reshape attacks mid-fight, turn discs into boomerangs, or split a projectile to destroy a wall outline without harming a target. With mana constructs, they can create weapons, shields, cages, platforms, chains, bolts of electricity, and even airtight prisons capable of suffocation or fire suppression. With the complexity and durability limited only by their experience, they can also override the constructs of weaker Anodites outright. Their powers extend far beyond combat. They can fly faster than an aerophibian, turn invisible, grow in size, astral project, create bodies to inhabit, communicate through the universal mana field, sense, track, and read mana signatures across planets or dimensions, distinguish aura, detect hidden mind, perceive distant events, and even heal those drained of energy. Their telepathic abilities also
You're telling me a lot of stuff, but I don't think Gwen is beating Dagon. Unless he's talking about like the whole race, I don't think Gwen's grandma's beating Dagon.
allow them
And
to
if Ben lock in, I think he would have beat
send or
Verdona.
receive thoughts over vast distances.
That was her
Steal
name,
memories,
right?
Erase memories and project three-dimensional images. They can teleport, create portals and dimensional vortexes, disrupt advanced technology, read and understand how objects function, or even warp reality on command. Verdona casually repaired a house, fixed broken objects, created and removed matter, and shifted Ben and Kevin back to human form with effortless precision. Physically, they're strong enough to throw Tetramans, durable enough to withstand heavy impacts and attacks, and capable of surviving in space. Altogether, Anodytes combine cosmic-level energy manipulation, telepathy, magic, reality warping, and immortality into a single species, making them one of the most versatile and dangerously powerful.
He might have got
weapons
it.
in the
He might have
entire
got me with
franchise.
that.
Number 2, Osmosians. Okay, now hear me out. At base form, they are definitely not the strongest. However, the reason I placed them this high in this list is their potential for destructive power. By absorbing energy, they can increasingly get stronger and stronger all the time, as seen by the case of Egregor and Kevin. Egregor was also
I'ma
close
sit
to
up for this.
multi-galactic dominance by almost absorbing the power of a baby celestial sapient, a being capable of rewriting entire galaxies with the flick of their fingers. And if you thought Alien X was strong, well, think again. Number 1, Cosmic's Mom Race. Cosmic Mom can...
Wait, did he put Alien X in his list? My memory is chopped. Wait, no. Ignore what I just said, because he can't turn...
move being just the 3 dimensions and has access to higher dimensions other beings can't even perceive. It even casually stated that, quote, only 26 really matter. The
Leave me
fact that
alone.
it has
Leave me alone.
access to this many dimensions
Leave me alone.
and can also manipulate them at will suggests a level of power that even exceeds that of celestial sapient. But that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you like...
Okay, this is a pretty cool looking video, man. Should I react to this video too next time? Again, make sure y'all like and sub up if you enjoy this, man. Shout out to Omni Guy, new guy on the block. I'm definitely keep up with him if he upload new videos soon. Probably, hopefully he do. But I'll catch y'all next time. Make sure y'all like and sub up.